thank you guys for sending in all those awesome pictures from the scavenger hunt yesterday and for sharing that and doing this together with us. Hopefully you've had a lot of fun. We've been having a lot of fun every day, and let us know what you think of all of this. Let us know what you think of the different items and activities, the devotionals, and what you would like to see in the future. So just comment one way or another, or let us know somehow. But right now we're going to get into our devotion. Matthew 2:11. On coming to the house, the Magi saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So have you guys ever thought how it is weird that this song says, a child, shivers in the cold. Let's bring him silver and gold. Like that's solving the shivering problem. And by the way, there's 3 gifts, and that's why people typically think there were 3 magi. There are probably more, and not just magi. There's probably a whole entourage. I mean, they're traveling for weeks. So it's not like just these 3 guys setting up a tent, and it's this whole group coming, and they're coming to see the king, which is crazy. Where did they find all this information about who this king is? How do they know to come at this time? I mean, a star just appeared and suddenly they know all this stuff? Like, there's so much more going on behind the scenes here. But what's really important is that they investigated. They didn't just see something and then run with it like, oh, here we go. They dug. They probably looked at manuscripts that they had that was possibly brought from someone else, one of the other Old Testament characters like Daniel or someone like that. And then they investigated and lined up the stars and noticed something that no one else did. And they knew, we got to go see this. And then they bring these awesome gifts to Jesus. I know before we talked about we may not have much to bring to our King, but what we can bring is our heart. So on one sense, as we talked about before, it's very simple and small in a way. But in another sense, this is huge, because this isn't just, like I said before, subscribing to Jesus. This is giving him our whole life, because he's worth it, and it glorifies God, and he died for us. And so when we bring what we have to him, we can't be bringing our second best. We can't bring him something that is like, okay, when you were a kid, when you were younger, did you ever like trade things with your best friend? And did you ever have something that like you really wanted what they had? And so you would trade them this one toy, but it wasn't your favorite, but you hyped it up like it was, and maybe even lied and said, this is my favorite, I do not want to give it, but I really want your toy. And so you embellish to get something that you really want. That's not what God wants. He doesn't want your second best. He doesn't want something that you've kind of, you think is good, and it is good, but it's not everything that you have. So if you have questions about what exactly that looks like, how can I really give him my life, my everything, please don't hesitate to ask. It's not a one and done, boom, I subscribe to him, I know God, the end. It's giving him your whole life and trusting him with everything, repenting and turning to him. It's not bringing your second best and expecting him, well, I'll get God's best and he'll get some of mine. or he'll get most of mine. He needs all of it. So today's activity, we want your best effort here. So get out your booklet, turn to day number 9, and here's your item that you're going to. So the picture you see is a gingerbread house. But what's the item or items in your bag is graham crackers, and I don't have it with me at this time, but graham crackers and some icing. Hopefully you didn't use that icing for your cookies. You weren't supposed to. I didn't tell you to get it out, did I? But you can get other icing for today. Make yourself a gingerbread house. And again, we gave you something to work with, but definitely add to this gingerbread house. Get more graham crackers and other things, and make a gingerbread house. If it completely falls apart and you gave it a go, hey, send in a pic of that anyway. The fact is we're just having fun with these activities. So make your best gingerbread house that you can, and again, hopefully you have that icing. By the way, the icing, I believe, should have been made by our very own Marie Elliott. So she does some cookie stuff. Talk to her about that sometime.
Seriously, check out Mama's Sweet Blessings on Facebook. It's by our very own Marie Elliott. Professionally designed and personalized cookies. Some of our students have gotten them in the past and they've been awesome. And if you think they look awesome, just wait until you taste them. So go check out the link below and you won't be disappointed.
Anyway, graham crackers. Make a gingerbread house. Again, add to it. Add some flair, whatever you want, but make it your own. Take a picture, share it with us, and enjoy building that gingerbread house. And we will see you tomorrow.